Well, we've spent the entire summer here on Good Morning Twin Tiers showcasing both well-known and lesser-known summer attractions across the area.
That's right, and Kurt and I had to make one last stop this season. Take a look at our adventure around Eldridge Park. Historic Eldridge Park, operating for almost 100 years in the heart of Elmira.
The park is named after a former local pharmacist, Dr. Edwin Eldridge, who used to own the land until he died in 1876.
I love seeing all of the customers, especially the repeat ones that come back. You get to learn their names and their stories. I love to see the kids that, will come back all the time and just like, hello Trisha, how are you?
That's Trisha Elwood, the operations manager of Eldridge Park, who loves sharing her passion for it with visitors near and far.
I grew up coming here, so to come back and actually work for the organization has been wonderful. I just had a delivery guy today that came in and dropped off Coke, and he goes, I didn't even realize that this was here. And I said, it's our little hidden gem.
We decided to see what we could dig up in this hidden gem ourselves.
Our first stop, testing our putting power in the Mark Twain mini golf course, styled after Dr. Eldridge's original Victorian walking park.
And encircling the course, a miniature train offering guests a miniature peek at Elmira's railroad past.
Next, we couldn't ignore the massive 11-acre lake the park is built around.
Visitors can try a cast at fishing or venture out onto the park's dragon paddle boats. We're here in the middle of Eldridge Lake on one of its famous dragon paddle boats.
It gives you a unique perspective of what Eldridge Park has to offer as a hidden gem in the Twin Tiers.
Back on land, guests can explore Eldridge Park's Museum of Retired Attractions right next to its cafe, where they can grab a shake and a bite to eat before exploring the rest of the park.
Now, one of the main attractions here at Eldridge Park is, of course, riding the carousel.
It's one of the oldest and fastest continually running carousels in the U.S.
And it's not even that fast just yet. Now, the carousel is probably the most famous ride at Eldridge Park.
It's not like a traditional carousel. It's got different animals on it. They're not all the same. Most traditional carousels have just horses on it. This has a bear, a giraffe, a zebra, some weird stuff like that. And not all of them are traditional standing horses. Some of them are jumping too. I grew up coming to this park, and it means a lot to me seeing the joy that the park brings to kids. Seeing the smiles is really what the job's all about.
And while it's a lot of fun for kids,
it has something for everybody. We have 2 older kids. They could come over and fish, do the golfing, the miniature golf, and then she can ride the carousel and the other rides. So it adds a little bit for everybody.
it can be a place of refuge for even some of the staff at the park.
I love, you get on there, you're having a bad day, and you're just like, I just need a ride, and it makes it just go away.
Workers say it's all thanks to the community, who's ensured the magic of Eldridge Park stays alive for the past 97 years.
I think it just is so awesome to be a part of something so wonderful and something so historic.
From soaring the skies, playing games and riding rides across the region,
to embracing nature and capturing the community with our cameras, there's always some summer fun to be had in the Twin Tiers. In Elmira, I'm Katerina Balalis.
and I'm Kurt Martone, WENY News.
And Eldridge Park's rides and attractions are only open for 2 more weekends this summer. They'll start running at 5 p.m. tonight, and then Saturday, Sunday starting at noon.
Yeah, but the park itself open every day all year long from dawn to dusk. Tomorrow, the park hosting live music and a car show starting at noon. Katerina, so much fun to explore all these places with you.
Oh my gosh, absolutely. I mean, I had such a blast this summer, and I got to explore the Twin Tiers because of it.
Yeah,
So.
great, absolutely fun.